Hello everybody, welcome back to TNT where I can see our battery is dying. Let's get that changed out. Hello there everybody and welcome back to Try New Things, where today I'm going to do another product review. So up until this point out here at the farm, we're year 2 out here on the property. This has been my hedge trimmer, and I'll tell you, it's not getting a ton of use because it's a lot of work to trim your hedges by hand with something like this. So I've got thousands and thousands of feet of fence line that I'm trying to keep nature at bay. The growth keeps coming in through, and once in a while I'll go around and trim off the biggest branches. I also have a hedge out front that I have never trimmed ever, and it desperately needs it. But the real reason, the real impetus why I bought a new trimmer was it's getting really hard to see if traffic's coming when I'm pulling out of the driveway, and I need to beat that back so that I can see, so that we can have a safe exit from the driveway. So let me show you what I picked up, and then we'll dig it out of the box, try it out, and I'll let you know what I think. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're considering buying a new trimmer, and you've considered buying a battery powered one versus a gas one and want to know how it works. Well, so do I. But the one I picked out was this Kobalt 40 volt max brushless hedge trimmer with a 24-inch blade. And I picked this up at Lowe's, and there's lots of options out there, a lot of varieties. I have no allegiance to Kobalt, but what I'm hoping is that the battery pack is interchangeable with the grass trimmer that I bought earlier this year. So it's also a 40 volt Kobalt trimmer, and I'm hoping the batteries work interchangeably between the two, so I'll have to check that out. I did notice that they have different amperage. So the trimmer battery that I got was a 3 amp hour, and the one that came with this particular trimmer is a 2 amp hour, and they have different chargers. So I may be stuck with different chargers, but hopefully the batteries are interchangeable. But let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in the box. So the first thing you see here is the 40 volt charger, and actually it looks, I think, exactly like the one that came with my other trimmer, even though the battery amperage is different. So we'll have to check these out. Maybe there's a model number on it and I can compare, and I can use the same charger. But yeah, there's the charger. One 40 amp battery. Let's see if there's got a charge on this thing or not. Ooh, half charged. And lastly, our trimmer. So it's actually very light in weight without the battery in it, and the battery's not that bad either. So I think this is going to be very comfortable to use for a long period of time. Let's take the protector off the end. You can see the serrated teeth on the blade. Let's grab that battery, snap it in, and see how she runs with half charge. So here at the end of the unit is where you insert the 40 volt battery. Just clicks into place and you're good to go. Okay, a couple of things about this unit. The first thing I did was slap the battery in, pull the trigger, and nothing. And it turns out there's a safety feature. So here on the bar, you can see there's a handle. So that's got to be squeezed when you pull the trigger for it to work. Something else that's kind of unique to this particular model, I'm assuming, is you can see this extra trigger, the black one down here at the bottom. If you pull that, you can rotate the unit to make it more comfortable to go up and down or side to side. So that's pretty neat as well. So let's see if the other battery that's already charged up will fit in here and work, and if so, we'll go try this out while I put this one on the charger. So here's a pleasant surprise. I checked the model numbers on the bottom of these two chargers, and they are exactly the same. So they are interchangeable, even though the amp hours for the batteries are different. This one, upside down, you can see is 2 amp hours. That's the one that came with the trimmer I'm reviewing. And this one that comes in the grass trimmer that I already had is actually a 4 amp hour, not a 3 amp hour. So it provides 40 volts just like the other one, but it'll last you twice as long. So it's good that I can use this battery in the hedge trimmer. So trimming that hedge took all of about 4 or 5 minutes. Now I'm going to come back and clean up all the branches, of course, and tidy up any odd branch that I may have missed. But this thing works fantastic on anything that's up to about a ½ an inch in diameter. So doing great so far. Let's try it somewhere else. Well, there now, I can definitely see around the corner when I'm coming out my driveway much better. And again, super easy to do, up to a ½ inch in diameter. This thing just mows through it. So now that you've seen this thing in action, what are your thoughts on the battery powered hedge trimmer from Kobalt? I'm really excited that the batteries are interchangeable with the grass trimmer that I already had. I actually charged and used the 2 amp hour battery, did the entire hedge, and as you saw, cleaned out there by the driveway entrance. Still got full charge left, actually, after all that work. And the only downside is I've got a ton of branches I got to go pick up now. But I've lost my excuse to do some proactive trimming around the farm here. So I've been putting it off for a long time, but this makes it so super easy. Again, cuts through anything up to a ½ inch in diameter pretty darn easily. What I really love about it is how quiet and how light it is, which makes it a very convenient tool to use. But I'm interested in knowing what you guys think. Things have changed a lot since the 6 and 9 volt battery days. There's no more reason to be hesitant to use battery power tools, in my opinion. They work as good as gas. Maybe if you're a professional and you're doing this all day long, it's a little bit more convenient to have gas powered. But for the homeowner or enthusiast and hobbyist like myself, battery power seemed to be working out just fine. So as always, I want to thank you for taking the time for checking out this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, leave any questions below, and check out my other videos while you're here. But until next time, bye-bye.